De tinaholados ahnegasun jihonjage, jingohat denoasta, denogasot sasla gunkiawis. Gehekwane ahnegasun.
Kat de gasot sansalaga de wayandeli, Gia negasun, Gia ganolis, Gia hominis, Gia nedalahanyo. Kanska di dawa hoit nuni, na ganigo, dana andawatka we, na ganuhwala dunsala.
Water surrounds and gently weaves through the lands of Akwesasne. Spring and summertime rains nourish the earth and help grow crops. And the Saint Regis, the Racket, and the mighty St. Lawrence rivers all have been part of our traditions and way of life for centuries. The rivers provided food.
And you could see the fish swimming around there. Any kind of fish you wanted. We used to fish with my grandfather and my dad. To me, they were probably the two best fishermen in Akwesasne at their time.
And a source of recreation.
No, but you could tell by the clearness of the water, because we used to swim behind the church at the point there, jump in, and we chase fish, because you could see from 100 feet at least, clear water, and we chased it. You have to come up to the surface to breathe.
Like I say, the river was pristine. It was beautiful. It was clear. You could see 20 feet down.
Water for drinking and household use could be obtained from the surrounding rivers.
And that was my job, to harness them up and put a little spidoo on it, put a 50-gallon drum on it, and go get water. And my grandmother would say, okay, I'm going to do laundry tomorrow, go to Saint Regis River. I guess the water's softer, and drinking water was St. Lawrence River. That's this way. And we go right down. There was a little lane right here, and that's where we'd go out and go down to the river, and we'd cut a hole in the ice and get the water and put it in, 50 gallons worth, bring it back, put it on the porch, and put it inside the porch. And my grandfather would put a insulated cover on it so it doesn't freeze right away.
But over time, industry moved in and polluted this natural resource. Alcoa, Reynolds, and General Motors in Messina, and the creation of the St. Lawrence Seaway all contributed to the defiling of our surrounding rivers.
After the seaway, you could tell you could like a haze. You could see maybe 5 feet. That's it. You could tell the water was getting dirty. It seemed like the perch took off because of they couldn't see in the water anymore. I guess, I don't know. He visited our father, and he was sitting at the riverside near his boat, and he had tears going down, and said he's crying because the water was getting so dirty. The fish were dying on his resource, I guess.
Of course, there were other obstacles along the way in obtaining clean water. For some people with wells, sulfur water or hard water was an issue. And when the Mohawk Casino was built, a salt line was hit, and water for Akwesasne on the east side of the St. Regis River was contaminated.
The salt, that when we started digging, we hit a salt line, and it went to the homes in Cooks Road area. The very next day, the very same day, we had to order water for all of them.
In 1977, the installation of the water lines began on the west side of the St. Regis River, and eventually, the SRMT water treatment plant. Join us for part 2 of Akwesasne's drinking water when we explore the SRMT water treatment and distribution system.